Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a while since I posted something, but anyway, we're back at it, and I've got an issue with that wonderful gate again. I don't know if any of y'all ever been in Florida or anything like that, but it rains a lot down here, and lately we've been getting some pretty nasty storms in the evening, and we had one last night that was a doozy. It lots of lightning, very active. Thunderstorms, buckets of rain at all at one time. And we had one crack that was pretty good, and it shook the whole house. And at the same time, the lights flickered and everything else. And so I'm getting ready to leave this morning to go to work, and hit the gate button, and nothing happens. Doesn't even act like it's gonna work. I look up and the circuit breaker's off, so I went back and turned it on. Of course, that didn't fix it either. So for the time being, I had to just disconnect it and go to work. But so I figured y'all might want to see what I see. I'm a guessing it got hit by lightning, and it's probably smoked. So we'll find out. So I'll get down there to the gate and we'll start opening it up. Hang tight. All right, hopefully y'all can hear me. I don't have my other mic on. We're trying this. They call it well, it's made by Movo, but it's a camera mounted mic. Got a dead cat on it for wind noise. So let's see what we got here. Okay, guess what? Looks like it might have just popped the fuse. But I don't have any transformer power either. So I'm wondering if it cooked the transformer too. But sure enough, the 20 amp, oh, no, it's cooked. That's why the, here, I'll let y'all see this. Right there. See that capacitor right there? It's toast. It's been fried pretty good. I don't see anything on the rest of the board. I guess I'm gonna have to go find my tester to see if that outlet's dead. It shouldn't be, but again, it probably could have cooked it. I'd imagine it's probably cooked the transformer too. So, well, we already know we're gonna have to get another board, so we'll get one coming, and I'll pick this up after a bit. All right, y'all, I went and got a fuse just for the heck of it. We're gonna see what this does, see if it blows up. Oh, wow. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna go any further with that. We obviously know it's got a short, so at this time we're gonna check the transformer. We're gonna see if we got any power at this outlet. This nifty little tester will save you a lot of headache. It's green if it's ground, and it's red if it's hot. And I got power at my outlet. See how it's blinking red? But yeah, so see, that side's a neutral, that side's hot. So it did blow up the transformer too. So basically the whole thing's fried. So we're gonna have to get another one. So I'll get back with you when that comes in. Take two. Hey y'all, it's been a couple of weeks since I've posted the first part of this video. I gotta say, first off, pardon the wind noise. It is kind of breezy out here today, and I don't have a dead cat for this mic, so hopefully it's not too bad. Anyway, like I said before, we had a pretty good storm here not long ago, and my Liftmaster gate, it's an LA 400, apparently got struck by lightning, and it went through the whole electrical system, and it popped the breaker in the house, made the lights flicker and all that good jazz. So anyway, I come out here and did some initial stuff, and you'll see that you'd seen that in the previous part of the video. But I've got the parts here today. Hopefully I won't need anything else. We are going to test the batteries to see if the batteries are any good. Hopefully they are, because I did not order those. I'm assuming that maybe since the fuse blew, it protected the batteries. So what we have is a crap load of ants in here, and I don't know why the ants keep getting in this thing, but if you look right there, this capacitor is right here. It's got the sides blown off of it. Here's the other part of it right here. And when I come out and checked it, the fuse that goes right here was blown, and there's a little LED down there at the bottom that says fuse open, and it was lit up. This capacitor here looks like it's been cooked a little bit too, but I'm guessing it came down through the antenna wire, would be my guess. And that, as I have ants crawling all over me. They love this box for some reason. Anywho, it also took out the transformer, so I've got one of those also. But we'll start with doing the battery check and that good stuff. So let me get you set up on the tripod, and we'll go through it together. All right, first things first. Let's check these two batteries. So we got the two battery leads. So we're going to check each one individually, see what kind of voltage it's got in it. So we'll switch it on the... Alright. Sorry, everything's a little shaky. Okay, that one's in good shape. That one's got 12.9 in it. So we're good on that battery. And we're good on that battery. Got 1289. So I'd say the batteries are probably good. So let's get this board apart. God dang, these ants are a pain in the butt. What's nice is, since you got everything already wired, the only thing you got to really do is unplug your main harnesses. Yeah, there we go. I was going to say, that one wasn't wanting to come off. Good Lord. These flipping ants. I don't mind many, but ants are just kind of annoying. Of course, they're probably mad at me too, because I dumped half of their eggs or whatever they were out on the ground. So I'm sure they weren't too happy with me. All right. Get this ground here loose. lose your screws, whatever you do. Alright. Like I said, hopefully this is all that we need and didn't burn up the drive motor for the gate. Luckily the arm's still intact, so even if it did burn up the drive motor, the arm motor's not too bad. Gosh. They're just every frickin' where. Look at that. Just swarms and swarms of them. It's crazy. I don't know what they're so intent on, but you know, look at that. Look at all them. That's a lot of ants. It's like something out of a poltergeist movie. Crazy. Anyway, you got the 4 screws. Yeah, I'm tolerating the ants. They're really bothering me, but well, I don't really see much on the back side of this board. I don't know if you all can see any of that or not. The only little spot I see is right there. It looks like a burn. It looks like where maybe another transistor is. Other than that, alright, so let's put the new one on. There's easily got to be 100,000 ants in there. Okay, put this dude back in. I think these are fire ants too, because it's getting a little bit of burning, especially on my neck. Yep, they're fire ants. That's awesome. They don't feel too good, I can tell you that. And the one's crawling on my ear. Let's go on the front side of the board. Get the other battery wire. And boom. A little connector there, even though it comes apart, it can only go together one way. So, uh-oh, got a broken wire. Sorry about all the rustling. These freaking ants are all the way up in my neck. Nope, just knocked your mic off too. So this ground wire goes up here. Goes right up there in that hole right there. Alright, let's get this ground screw put back on. Well, they even give you a new one. Check that out. I'm going to go ahead and take this block off here. That goes there. Hook up this ground strap here. Okay. Now last but not least, we need to put the transformer on. You can order this transformer one of two ways. You can order it with the outlet kit or without. And of course without it's a little bit cheaper. So basically just simple. Yellow's positive, blue's negative. So loosen your screws up. Just transfer everything over. Plug your transformer in, and we have a green light, which that's what you want. So let's pull this battery cap off of there, plug that dude in. We got lights, which is good. Battery connector 1. Battery connector 2. Alright. Now, all we'll need to do is set everything. And I had this one turned down a little bit for the force, so it reverses a little easier. So let's push the single button. Alright, so we're going to move this. Alright, so our set open limit light is flashing, so we need to open the gate to the position we want, and then we'll push the program and we'll have to set the close limit. So I've hooked the gate back up, and these two buttons are the ones that you're going to want to move. So this one's going to be your open, that one's going to be your close. So open it as far as you want to go. It'd be so nice to have this gate working again. And I usually go to just on the other side of the grass there, which that's good right there. Yeah, let's go a little bit the other way, just a little bit. Yeah, I'd say right there is good. Alright, so once you do that, push your other button, that one right there. That since it's accepted it, so now you need to push the close limit. So push the other button, and your gate goes closed. Just so it touches. Alright, so that's what we want to do. So push it again, it's done. And now there's no lights on, so you should be able to push this single button and it works. And it looks like it's going at full speed like it's supposed to. Perfect. So push your button again. Gate should go back the other way. And it'll slow down and just touch it. There you go, just like that. So it is up and operational. Now, you will have to program the remotes, since it, you know, every board comes with a new transmitter board. So to program the remotes, it's already on open frequency right now, so you've got to learn transmitter there, and you've got an off or a save. Once you turn it on, the codes are saved in there. If you can see that right there, it'll be save. So grab your transmitters and program those, and then once you're done, you slide it over to save, and it's good to go. So I'm gonna go grab the transmitters, and we'll get to programming. Okay, y'all, I don't know what happened to my audio on this last section, but I'm gonna have to do a voiceover. Basically what I showed you is I went in the house and grabbed the transmitters that I want to program, and we're going to proceed to do so. So you grab the first one, and it's Liftmaster branded, which is the same as the door. Even though they're both built by Chamberlin, they actually have Liftmaster openers and they have Chamberlin openers. This happens to be a Liftmaster, so you push the program transmitter button and you should hear beeps out of it, but of course you got to remember to plug the antenna lead back in. So we'll get that screwed on here and we'll proceed again. Alright, so I grab my transmitter again and press it. Well, it timed out, so I'm going to press it again. And if you notice, the light's still lit, and I'm not hearing the 3 beeps from the alarm, which means that transmitter either doesn't work or doesn't have a battery in it. So I grab the next one. That is a Chamberlin door opener. So it's a 3 button, and I usually program the second button on it. And as if you noticed, if you look at that again, when I pressed the second button, the light went off almost immediately. And I had a diagnostic LED flashing there for a second. But I'm trying out the transmitter to make sure it's working, and the gate is operating. If you see the LEDs on the left hand side of the screen, you'll see those move. So press it again, push my button, and the light almost immediately goes out. So that transmitter's programmed. So now I've got an actual Liftmaster 3 button one. I press it again, and for some reason the second button on the Liftmaster one does not work. So I press the big one, and if you notice, the light goes right out, and it did beep. So the Liftmaster ones don't work on button 2 or 3, but they will work on the first button. It's kind of strange. Never quite understood that. Okay, so now we've got one more to program, and this happens to be our 2016 Honda Pilot with a HomeLink transmitter in it, which is up in the headliner. And they're kind of a pain in the butt, but we're going to program it. Now I've got it turned on, so let's scurry over here to the vehicle. And the last time I programmed it, I had a heck of a time getting it to program. But you push the second button, and see how it flashes real fast? Well, it beeped too, which obviously you can't hear. So the gate programmed. So now I'm going to check it to make sure the gate opens and closes. Push the button, and there it goes. The gate's opening. So we'll let it run through its cycle. And we're done. So we'll push it again. And if you notice the little house deal, it'll flash at you. If it flashes slow, that means it's not programmed. But when it flashes fast like that, that means the button is programmed. If you have to start over and do one of those HomeLink transmitters, the way you do it is you hold the first and the third button on until it starts blinking slow. That means there's no codes in it whatsoever stored. So then you could program the whole thing. And the last time I had to do it, I had to program the gate first, then the garage door opener, which it was a pain in the butt either way you look at it. But anyway, so that's it for programming. So now we need to go back to the box, and we need to flip the little switch that saves the transmitters. So we'll head back to the box. And that little red deal, need to slide that top one over to the right. And once you do that, the transmitters are saved in there, and you're a done deal. It's fixed again. It's operational. So I'm going to double check to make sure everything's working with a transmitter. I'm actually checking the force of the back right now because it has the function to back up if it hits an object. So I just stuck my foot out there and let it hit my foot, and it didn't take much before it reversed. A lot of that has to do with where the gate mounts to the arm, or the gate mounts to the post, the arm mounts to the post. And I've got to redo that, and I've got to make my own plate for it because the one they give you is actually made for a round post, and I don't have a round post. I got a square one, so it flexes back and forth. But anyway, I know this video is probably repetitive in some way, but lightning does strike twice. I gotta thank y'all so very much for watching the video. I appreciate all the subscribers, and God bless you, and I hope till next time you'll see it again. Have a good day, y'all.